guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. You guys, we have to talk celebrity Big Brother. Okay, you guys, if this rumored cast list is true, you can bet your top and bottom dollar that I'm gonna have my ass on here, youtube.com/House of Aaron, reviewing every episode. Because why do I see Lenithia's name? Nene, is that you? Okay, how you wanna say Nene? She was banging on the window, Nene. And she was like, girl, if you don't get your dirty, long ass ET fingers off my phantom, my ghost. Okay, one of the ones that Portia got now. But anyways, speaking of Big Brother, I was actually having a conversation with one of y'all's favorite YouTubers by the name of Busy Blue. Love him. But he was talking about how he's coming to Atlanta and he's not gonna come see me, but instead is gonna see this other nigga named Aaron. Okay, fake. Okay, go ahead then with your fake ass. Okay, you need to be coming to see the real Aaron. But anyways, no. And then we had a conversation about Big Brother, and he was mentioning like all of these Big Brother people and these Big Brother seasons. And I was listening to him like, who, what, when, why, where? Okay, I wasn't understanding the words that was coming out of his mouth. And then I realized maybe I'm not that big of a Big Brother fan because I don't know who you're talking about. Okay? But then as I got to thinking more, I'm like, you know what? I am a big Big Brother fan. But I have had a disconnect between me and Big Brother. There's been a disconnect, and I can attribute that to Big Brother being inherently racist. Okay, like y'all's fave Jennie Nguyen from Salt Lake City. Yeah, they're racist over there, which is the reason why I watched the first 3 weeks and then I fall off because all the black people gone. Okay, and they finally broke that curse last season with Xavier. But anyways, I'm looking at this list. Okay, it says exclusive, meet all 14 celebrities entering the Celebrity Big Brother house. Now, the show I'm assuming premieres next month, which I'm super excited about. And by the looks of it, if this cast list is true, honey, it's going to be a great season. I see 7 black people on this list, right? Shout out to this Twitter page by the name of Insider CBB, right? The first name on this alleged list, okay, this alleged cast list is Alexa Penavega. I don't know who that is. Then you have Curtis Stone, who is a chef, a celebrity chef, but I think he was on Celebrity Apprentice a couple of years ago, maybe 9 or so years ago. Then you have Aaron Brady. I have no idea who that is, but I do know who Hope Hicks is. She was the White House communications director under Donald Trump and quit just 3 days after the insurrection because he knew his ass was going to get impeached again just 1 week before his ass was scheduled to move out of the damn White House. Yes, it's how do you work for somebody like that? How do you work for somebody that tried to rig the election by trying to get a foreign national to dig up dirt on Biden? How do you support and work for somebody that tried to overthrow our nation's democracy? Hope Hicks. Okay, we have some questions for you when you get inside that Big Brother house. We have Jillian Michaels, which the last time I heard of Jillian Michaels, she was going the hell in on Lizzo, talking about something she needs to lose weight because being big is unhealthy. And I thought, girl, shut up. Okay, shut up, sis, shut up. Then we have Jerry Trainer, who I love. Everybody my age knows Jerry Trainer. Iconic, okay, iconic. He played Carly's brother on iCarly. Love. And then you guys, we get 7 black folk, allegedly. 7 beautiful black people, and I know all 7 of them very well. Lamar Odom, ex to Khloe Kardashian, okay, ex-NBA player, was found unconscious in the brothel in LA or wherever it was. Household name. I'm here for it. Love to see it. Then we have iconic reality television star Lenithia Leaks from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You guys know that I am obsessed with Atlanta Housewives, right? So when Atlanta Housewives meets Celebrity Big Brother, it's like sensory overload, right? This may be the best season ever. Remember when Candy Burris and Tamar Braxton were on Celebrity Big Brother that one time? Yeah, it's definitely giving those vibes. And I do think that Nene could do really well because, I don't know, I just kind of feel like she needs a break from real life. So the CBB house could be like a spiritual awakening for her. We do know that her husband passed a couple of months ago, several months ago, I should say. Uh, she's dating the Yoni man. We need to separate them two. Okay, give me 50 feet on Paul. Give me 50 feet on Yoni. Okay. So I think that would be a really good look. Hopefully she can go on a spiritual journey while she's in that house. Now okay, now this I like. Okay, how fair to say? Now this I like. Now, I was shocked. I was really, 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 really shocked when I saw Neo's name pop up on this list, on this alleged cast list. And I'm shocked because when I think of Celebrity Big Brother, I think of washed up C, D, and F list celebrities, right? People that we don't really, not saying we don't care about them no more, but they're just not A-list. And I kind of view Neo as, to me in my head, as a very relevant musician, producer, writer, singer, artist, very relevant A-list star to me. All right. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, CBB is beneath Neo. But them over there at casting, okay, what's that woman named Cass? Kass, whatever, the casting director for Big Brother. She is working overtime if she got Neo to sign on that dotted line. Okay? Because this is definitely beneath him. And then we have someone where Big Brother is above them, Todrick Hall, right? He deserves to be on Big Brother. It's definitely giving the Black Frankie Grande. Okay, yes, the Todrick Hall that left Beyonce for Taylor Swift. That one. Then we have legendary, okay, the legendary reality TV star, Miss Tiffany New York Pollard. Now, Tiffany New York Pollard was on the UK version of CBB, right? And she was a part of the most iconic reality TV series scene of all time. Of all time. Not one of the most iconic. The most iconic reality TV moment when New York was in the kitchen in the CBB UK house, right? And Angie was in the kitchen. Angie is David Bowie's ex-wife. And, New York was looking at Angie and she was like, Angie, what's wrong? Something's off. You don't look happy. What's going on? And Angie goes, come here. I'm going to tell you something and promise me you won't react or tell anybody else. I just got back to the diary room and they told me that David is dead. And Tiffany New York Pollard just goes off. She's yelling and she's screaming and she's going crazy. Oh my God, David is dead. In Tiffany's mind, she thinks that Angie's talking about David Guest. And if I'm not mistaken, I think David Guest was a music producer, I think he was in the music industry and he worked with Michael Jackson. But David Guest was in the Big Brother house with them. So she's going crazy. Tiffany's like, David Guest is dead. Oh my God. And then she goes back into the back room, okay, where all the beds are, and she realizes David Guest is snoring. He's alive. He's breathing in his sleep. So New York then goes to Angie and cusses her ass out. Because she's like, you really gonna play with my emotions like that? Like, what type of prank is that? Why would you tell me that David Guest is dead? And Angie looks New York in her face and says, no, you dimwit. I never said David Guest. I meant David Bowie, my ex-husband. He's dead. It was one big, miscommunication. But, that's definitely going down as the best reality TV moment of all time. Argue with your mama. So the fact that Tiffany is going to be on CBB US now, her personality, she's going to have to bring it all the way down to the ground because the FCC don't play, okay? The FCC over there in UK is different. I don't know what the hell goes on in London and UK and all of them places, okay, Great Britain. But their television shows are just a lot more campier and more explicit and more over the top. Like everything is just so much more crazier over there, right? So Tiffany was acting an ass up there in London, England, okay, or wherever they were, Manchester. But Essex. But no, she's definitely gonna have to bring it on down, in the words of Kenny Barris Tucker, because the FCC is not playing with that ass. And then we have Sha'Carri Richardson, which this is great for her because she's not winning no races. So let's see if she can win the head of household competition, a veto competition. We have one of my favorite drag queens of all time, Miss Shangela. Love to see it. And then we have Tyler Cameron, who I have no idea who that is. So y'all, I'm excited. Like I said, if this alleged cast list is true, I will be on my platform reviewing Celebrity Big Brother. All right, so let's see. Can we talk about Jennie Nguyen from Salt Lake City? Okay, can we talk about Jennie Nguyen from Salt? Now, I knew something was wrong with Salt Lake City, and I'm going to try to keep this concise, but it's a lot. All right, and I'm going to try to keep it short. I knew Jennie was anti-Black when she kept coming for Mary on the show, the first and only Black housewife of Salt Lake City. Okay, at first, Mary told her something. You know, Mary was having a conversation with Lisa. Jennie Nguyen ended up interjecting, and Mary told her to piss off, right? And then Jennie rebutted and was like, Mary, you're not my mother. You can't tell me what to do. Then the second instance was when Jennie felt offended because Mary ended up regifting some Louboutins. And you should have been grateful for them shoes because your fashions are awful. Okay, dreadful. A fashion show with no fashions, how dreadful. And it just made me realize, you know what, Jennie? You don't bring fashions. You don't bring confessionals. You're not funny. You don't have a personality. You're boring. You don't have a storyline. Your man wants another wife. You know, you don't even give luxury or richness or nothing. You don't give anything. Why are you on the show? Why are you here? You should be having a really bad case of imposter syndrome because why? Who casted you? They're doing a good job with the casting on Big Brother. They're doing a horrible job of the casting in Salt Lake City. And then the third instance was when Mary was being racist by complimenting the woman, talking about something, I like your slanted eyes, and comparing Jen to a Mexican thug and things of that nature, which, you know, Mary, you're dead ass wrong. But who knew that Jennie Nguyen was the real racist and anti-Black person? A lot of this old stuff from Facebook resurfaced. This is from September 2nd, 2020. It says hundreds of Blacks shot and many killed, including children, by other Blacks every week. Basically, her downplaying, police brutality by bringing up Black on Black crime. That's really anti-Black. Then it goes on to say over 1,000 officers violently injured, some permanently, by rioters, perpetuating this notion like the majority of protesters were violent. No, they weren't. Then it says anarchists rioting in major cities every night, which has caused billions of dollars of destruction to private and public property. Again, perpetuating this notion that property is more valuable than human lives, than Black human lives. Then it says, and you still think police officers are the problem? Yeah. And then tops it off with, you are an idiot. Now, I don't think Jennie Nguyen wrote this, but she reposted it. So she's co-signing these words, right? Like, extremely anti-Black. Andy, give her the pink slip now, stat, ASAP, immediately. Then she reposted a video from theblaze.com, which I'm assuming is a right-wing propaganda website. I don't know. The caption says, cops, lawyers make bombshell claims in George Floyd case. Body cam shows Floyd ingesting fatal amount of drugs before arrest. He died of overdose. Basically denying that the police officer killed George Floyd. You're anti-Black. You need to be fired. Now, this one was the most disgusting one, okay? From September 23rd of 2020, she reposted this meme. It says, I'm sick of people saying cops need more training. They do. Don't you want everybody in all industries to have more training so that they can do their jobs effectively? It goes on to say, you had 18 years to teach your kids it's wrong to loot, steal, set buildings ablaze, block traffic, laser people's eyes, overturn cars, destroy buildings, and attack citizens. Who failed who? Not Jennie Nguyen coming for Black parents, saying you had 18 years to teach your kids it's wrong to loot, steal, and set buildings ablaze. Not Jennie Nguyen attacking Black moms and dads. The anti-Blackness of it all. August 27th of 2020, a meme. If you follow the officer's orders, you won't get shot. Mocking people Black people, unarmed Black people who were shot and killed by white police officers. Andy, where's the pink slip? Where's the statement? Bravo, where's the statement? Because we all want to know. In the words of Lenithia Leaks, we all want to know. She needs to be fired. She's gross. She's disgusting. And then she had the nerve to post this nasty, dumb ass, stupid ass, stank ass apology on Instagram. Extremely insincere, extremely just not real at all. She says, I want to acknowledge that I apologize, or I want to acknowledge and apologize for my deleted Facebook post from 2020. And we all know 2020 was nothing but 2 days ago, right? Then she says, at the time I thought I was speaking out against violence, but I have since learned how offensive and hurtful my words were. Well, duh, you dumb. She says, it's why I deactivated that account more than a year ago. No, that's not true. You deactivated the account because you knew that you was coming on TV a year ago. She says, that's why I deactivated the account and why I continue to try to learn about perspectives different from my own. The lies. She says, I regret those posts and am sincerely sorry for the pain they caused. Girl, you're going to have to do a lot more than that. I'm going to need to see you in Atlanta with Aunt Liz in the Black neighborhoods feeding the Black hungry. I'm going to need you in the Capitol writing anti-racist, pro-Black laws. I'm going to need you to team up with Kim Kardashian and get our Black brothers and sisters out of prison, the ones who are in there unjustly. I'm going to need you to go out on the streets and march and protest for Black lives. And lastly, I'm going to need you to donate to Black Lives Matters and, a whole bunch of Black businesses. You're going to have to do all that. Once you do all that, then I'll think about forgiving you. Until then, girl, you're gross. You're done. Andy, where's the pink slip? Okay, cut this woman off. Well, let me know how y'all feel about the situation. I'm going to go ahead and log off. I love you guys. And don't forget to create a great day.